bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it is. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Albert now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Justin Upton now. His career numbers against Manaea. He's just 2 for 9. Line to the right side. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Line softly toward the hole, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. So now it's Mark Canha. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting 5th.
Here's Chris Davis now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's 0 for 4. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His career numbers against Manaea. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Manaea will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Ready now for LA, Max Stassi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stassi.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in now, Josh Fegley. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 1 for 3. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Fegley aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Hansel Robles is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 57.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now batter.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batter.
The set and the 2-1. This is line to left. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batter.
Noah Ramirez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Fegley looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And now a soft liner to the left side. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, David Fletcher will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kenna is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shohei Ohtani comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll go to the bag for one. Now in the box, Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fletcher at second with 2 down. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
2-2 the count. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready once again, Matt Olson.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. Justin Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mark Canha. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 1-2 now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So striding forward now, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tommy La Stella hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 3-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Ramon Laureano. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Count even at 2-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. At the plate, Josh Fegley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Cam Bedrosian will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 32, Cam.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
The batter,
Taylor Cole will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Matt Chapman will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the throw is in time. It's a... And now for the Angels, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. Olsen on his backhand. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Second base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, no hits to this point. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit hard to short. Simeon's there. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Stassi at second. Trout is over at first with 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Laureano waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty, and their runners at the corners now. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls,
Your attention, please.
Cannon Middleton is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 99.
Ramon Laureano will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Ready now, Justin Upton. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. Standing in, Tommy La Stella. Last time through was a base hit.
Tommy.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batted. The shortstop.
The 1-1 home. Late square, and this is popped up. Minaya is there, and he has it for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batted.
So stepping in, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bases full now following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Max Stassi. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. He takes it to the plate. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Settling in now, Josh Fegley. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Striding in once again, Jurickson Profar will swing it from the left side right here. Semien leads off first with 1 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that will conclude matters here. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. No runs on 6 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simmons. And there's one down now. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve